thing is flying.
This one is tricky because it's still making lower highs.
Okay, you on yet?
Like, not live.
Yeah. I know, we're live.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm just updating a few things before I start talking.
Just turned off at 9.
No, it shouldn't. Yes. Yeah.
So what do you do
After that, I set up a second one. I set up a second one for you. That's not at 10:45.
Okay.
So if you look to your list, you should see those ones also.
Okay, I got the one from 1 to 9, but I don't remember see that one. But I'll look at it in a little bit.
Yeah, it probably should be at the bottom or below the 129 one.
No problem. Thanks.
Yep. Okay, let's get this party started on YouTube. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Discord. Good morning, YouTube. And welcome to another edition of WBE TV, 17th February 2026. Let's take a look at what we have in store for news. So, US news for 17th February 2026 at 8:30, which is just in 2 minutes, we have medium impact news, Empire State Manufacturing Index. As always, reduce the time between planting to plant that seed, planting that seed and harvesting. Poverty loves procrastinating. And now I look at our levels for the day. Our bull target is 24,731, PDH 24,995, PDO 24,841, PDC 24,803, PDL 24,578. Our bear target is 24,483, and our pivot is 24,639. And now let's see what we have in store on our charts. So we currently have a buy in place. Rules are the same. Blue triangle pointing up, you buy. Yellow triangle pointing down, you sell. As you can see, we had a sell at 724, and now we are currently in a buy from 824. Let's see how that plays out. As always, size your contracts accordingly so that when there's a pullback or there's drawdown, your account doesn't get blown or you don't freak out. First day of the week trading live. Make this money. Be feasting, everyone. It's 8:30. Let's see what we have for news. Okay, so Empire State Manufacturing Index came up positive. Which usually spells us going down. So let's see how that plays out. Okay.
Time should be on the 2-minute chart or the 5-minute chart.
I'm on the 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is not major news, so I don't know if. Still, let me draw my box.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Morning, Ghost.
Morning, Ghost.
Good morning. How you doing?
We're good, and we're live on YouTube.
Sweet.
I forgot to mention this when I started. I have an appointment at 10:30, so I'll be taking off. I mean, at 11, so I'll be taking off around 10:30. So I'll start the stream off about 10:20.
Yeah. Sounds good, man. Just gotta do what you gotta do.
So if you took the strike zone trade, you're up about 76, pulling back though. Goes question on the poster. Is that for everything GTM or just Prime?
That's everything.
Okay.
That is everything.
Okay. So everything starts at 1.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
By now, most of your nodes should have hit their goals. It should be done.
Oh, yeah. Small fix.
Man, you should have made way plenty already. If you leave anything running, it should be nodes you don't care about that much. Or, you could lower your risk too, right? Just let things run. That's also an option.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What's the market telling us? Just consolidating right now. So we did sweep yesterday's low, right? We swept yesterday's low. Let's see what we're trying to do here. Into the 520s. We're gonna come down 490, maybe. Yeah, looks like they want to come down. Let's say 490, I think. But we'll see. Let's see real quick. What are we trying to do? What am I trying to do? Yeah, we're tapping into a big demand level. biggest demand. So we could pump into the fair value gap right about, oh man, look at that order block. Jeez. All right, so we could get a push into the fair value gap all the way to 740s. Let me reload this real quick. Let's see what these high time frames are looking like. We don't have anything much by way of US news. So I don't see a strong catalyst for the market to keep pushing lower, but it definitely could. 490s, 250s, there's a lot of money left on the table there. But I'm thinking, if you take out if you take 665, you can look for a push into the fair value gap right at let's say 748, 750s. And if you take the 750s, you can look for the fair value gap right at be about a 4-hour fair value gap, 25,035. But if you fail and you take out 520, say maybe 517-ish, we are definitely going to look for price to come lower. 430s, 490s, 430, and then below 430 would be looking for price to come down to the 380s. Okay. Right now, we are looking choppy, right? No real direction. We're just consolidated. We're just ranging. If you look at 30 minutes, we put a lower low. We haven't put any highs, right? So this has the potential to keep dipping, but that last 30-minute candle was a nice, beautiful rejection, right? Right from a key supply level, right? 515s, 520s. So we could definitely push back up into these fair value gaps, but we have to look at price taking out 620. 620 will go to 670, and then above 670 you can go for 730, 728, and then above that you can start looking for 740s. And if you crack through that, the next target would be about 940, and then 940 would lead you into 25,025. That would be the upside, and then downside 490, and then we can kind of see what happens after we hit 490. Okay.
Sir.
Right. Let's see. How's the VIX looking?
VIX is kind of consolidating.
Consolidating. Okay. So someone's gonna break out.
I think
one way or the other.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are running G-Terminator, one other recommendation I'm gonna make is, especially for your challenge accounts, don't use go up on the size. Go up on the size, maybe 5 minimum, 5, 7 minimum. Despite its news, or you're just downsizing, for whatever reason, but I would say go up on that size. Size up,
And get it done.
And yeah, size up, get the job done, and move on to the next thing, right? Because if you don't, what tends to happen is you get into a time like this where the market gets choppy, right? And then you're just gonna get chopped up, right? Whereas if you size up, every move kind of gives you some decent gains, right? Like the last trade that I think Prime took, that trade alone, my trading view keeps fucking up. But that trade alone coming in from Prime, and my trading view is frozen. Prime took that trade from about 660, 620. It's about right at the top. And that thing ran down almost 520, right? So if you play that kind of move with about 3 contracts, you're not going to get a whole lot out of it. When you play that move with 7 to 12, 7 to 15, 7 to 20 contracts, 7 to 30 contracts, 7 to 60 contracts, you're going to make a shit ton on that move, right? And there's no pullback on that trade, right? Just literally smoked it all the way. So size up, right? Put on some size, and you'll be just fine. You will be just fine. You can't be waking up in the morning and being done, okay? Like if you have to wake up every day to just turn stuff off, you can't beat that. And that's what it's been for the entire, I don't know, week now, right? Or 2. I've not had a single day where I've woken up to trade. Even yesterday, I woke up, turned things off, and moved on with my life. The other day, came back, checked on stuff a little bit, and crashed, right? Came in late, Sin City Fun, logged in, took a look at things. I was like, oh, okay, stuff looks good. Mind you, doing that on mobile too, right? I didn't need my whole station. Just logging on my tablet, grabbed a few screenshots, and I was like, time to go to bed. Okay. Tipsy as fuck. And still just checked in on accounts. And I was out. And you can do it too, right? So just size up a little. Don't be afraid. You might lose an account or 2 here or there. Who cares? Who cares? Okay. Because eventually what you'll notice is the accounts where you don't put enough size don't make it. They don't move, right? They don't move up. And you're just stuck.
It's interesting. Kool-Aid was talking about that just earlier this morning. And that was even just with manual trading. We're talking about how when we try to baby the accounts, those accounts never pass. When we just go,
they never pass.
Yeah, I told him, I said, I never passed the challenge when I tried to take my time.
Yeah.
I said when I went aggressive, this is when I passed.
Of course, aggressive
But
within reason, right? As long as it's
yeah.
aggressive within reason.
Within your trading plan, of course, like not being reckless, saying but more, going aggressive. So
yeah.
That's
typically what happens is when you baby it, it takes a long time, and then the temptations start to creep in.
run out of patience. Then the market conditions change. Then you get back to the market. Once you go live, then you can take your time. And then by the time you go live, you're already encouraged by what you just did. So you feel like, okay, a sense of motivation, so to speak.
I agree. I've just been, paying attention to just a few little things with, the automation. And it's just come down to just size up and let it be, Size up and let it be. We've at least put in the time to make sure we have, the rate systems in place, right?
Yep.
So The worst we can do is not let them do their job. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had a single day where I've not grossed at least $2,000-3,000, even while being away. Even while being away, it's just been cooking every day, every single morning.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay.
What just happened?
I wish I could tell you, man. I don't know.
Do you see anything popping up by way of news also? That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's news or whatever is happening.
Okay, Iran's foreign minister, we've reached an understanding on main principles with the US. That's why. I'm like, what the heck is that?
And we're pushing through those levels, right? So if you paid attention to those levels that I give, we're kind of cruising.
Yeah.
There she goes. Let's see if we can get through those 700s. What I say, 730 what? 735? Is anybody's keeping track? I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head anymore. But I gave you the moves, and they're happening right in front of you. So you can get those 700s.
Yeah. Man, I see how people in government and people in the know can make a ton of money. Markets. Jeez.
All right, let's see 700s smashed. Can we pump to, I think next stop would be 750, 738.
Just hit the 30 minutes ban.
I'm kind of flying blind here because my trading view decided to go bankers.
Yeah.
So I don't know where. All I know is Ninja is at 700s. So can't really see my markups anymore at this point. I think 705 is a key level to take out. 705 puts us, actually I would say maybe 725, 730, because we're in a bigger supply level buy side liquidity. We need to sweep that and keep pushing up to the 905s. I'd say maybe 790s, and then 790 will go to the 905s. So you got to be careful up here. You got to pull back to kind of fill this huge candle that just got set up, or we could just continue and leave an imbalance here, which will come back and fill probably right around New York Open. Right? So if they fill it now and not go lower, that's even better, because then the market can just keep pumping. Right? Be careful up here though, so bulls can't lose. Let's see. Six 660s, I think, would be the level that they have to hold. And got hold onto those 660s. Yeah, if they lose that, then we might just come back down all the way and fill this thing.
Hey, Manny. Hey, Dominican Queen. How you doing?
Dominican Queen. Okay.
Don't start. Don't start.
Okay.
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 Don't
I see what's up. Oh man. Good stuff. Alright, let's see what these markets want to do. Let's see if they want to pump. Might have to restart this thing so I can get a good read on my levels. So see, I'll try to restart Ninja. If it doesn't come back up, I might have to restart my station and go offline for a minute. Alright, so the bulls have lost 660, so we are coming back down. I'm gonna have to see if we can hold 630s. They're just losing every level there. Let's see if they hold 630s. They need to hold 630 and then pump right back up. So will they hold the 630s or do we lose 630? Drop even lower.
Looks like it might drop.
So the news hype might have been short-lived, right?
Yep.
Might have been a short-lived hype. I would love to see, though, I'd love to see the price go to 770s. But if we lose 630, then next level is going to be 588. If they lose 588, this is just going to roll over, right? So they really got to stay above 588. That's kind of worst case scenario. Because if you hold 630, you get a chance to pump back up to 660s, and above 660, you can go to 750. But if you lose 630, you're coming back down all the way down to 588. Yeah, these bears are not playing.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good for the bulls at all. There's nothing for us to do at the moment. I mean, if you sell here, price could reject and turn around and go back up. So I'm not interested in really taking any action. If you took the buys, right when that news came out, that was a good move. Right now, I'm just watching. There's no action to take. Sales would have been ideal, when we lost 660 coming down, but Down here, 610s, there's nothing to do. Any action here is just asking for trouble, because they could pump this rate back above 630, and because they need 630, 630 goes 660, 660 then goes to let's say 700s, and then 700s to 750.
Top of the hour, 9 o'clock. Excuse me for a few. I'll be right back, guys.
Looks like we're grinding back up. Right. So let's see, back to 660s from 630s, right? So 630, 660. If we can take this 660s, then we can go back to retest of 700s. Question is, will we break above 700? Right. And we'll break above 700 to make a push for 720s. And I think 720s are not out of the question, especially after that move. If you're paying attention, right, you can see what they did exactly. I called out all the levels, came up to 700, called the rejection come back, fill this entire candle. That's the kind of move I was looking for, interested in. Up above 730, you look for a buy, you look for a buy into 760, or rather 660. I'll probably just call the last digits, right? Get a push into 60s. And then if we can get above 60s, we can get a move to back to 700s, and then 700s will go back to 720, right? So we just play a little bit of patience, just look for things to set up. Right. So we got to be careful up here, 660s. We do need to reclaim that 660, close above it, 2-minute candle probably. And then we can kind of push back into the 700s, and above 700 we can get a push into 740s, 750s. So that's where we're at.
back. Ten minutes to market open. 2 minutes. Okay, okay. Ten seconds. Question. It's so choppy, but still pushing up.
We are looking good so far with the move to the upside, right? So we can get 700s. We can push 725. Looking at 725 as the next target. So if you played that, you should be sitting nice and tight to the upside. So let's see. There we go. 713s. Can we get 720? I think we'll get 720s, and then 720s will give us. There we go. 720s done. Let's see if we can get the 800s from this move. If we get 7-8, we'll definitely get the 25 done. Keep pumping. All right, there goes 730s. Can we now get 800s? Beautiful trade. All right, I gave you guys the levels before they all worked out, right? So no bullshit. You know, it's just you yourself against the market or whatever else you want to call it. But there you go. 750s done. Let's see. Can we pump? Can we pump beyond this to go to 788? I think we'll get that level. Get 788. All right, who's eating? Who's fisting? If you're not fisting, I don't know how to help you. Right?
I just got knocked out.
Again, easy stuff, right? Super easy stuff. There you go. 780 is done, right? 780 is done. So if we take about, if we take out 780s, right? And I think 800s are not too far out of the question. Okay. 800s are not out of the question. There we go. So we get a beautiful pump here. Let's switch to 5-minute time frame just to kind of get a better gauge of where we're at. Okay, so I'd love to see price close above this 86 level, 86.85, and then we'll push 800, 820, and then all the way to 845. Now be careful here, right? Because we've pumped pretty much what? After consolidation, 1-2 beautiful candles. I think we're almost at 800s. We should smash 800s any second.
Yeah. Just about 8 points away.
Okay. There we go. 805 incoming. 805 incoming. Be a little bit careful up here. Once we hit 805, this could pull back quite a bit. So let's you're either taking profit here or you're trailing tight. Right? We're gonna go for 805. We'll bust smash 805. Give you all the levels before the market opened. All you gotta do is mark it up so you kind of see what I see. It should be easy. It should be super easy. All right. Let's see if we can get above. So we did get above. We need a close above this 760s, right? 760, 780. We get a close above that. We can push a little higher. I think we'll push 850s. I'll see 805. 805. How's the VIX looking?
They call me Market Daddy. Daddy. They call me Market Papi.
Yeah, 805 done.
Money, money, money.
805 done. And we've seen the end push rate. So again, 850s are not out of the question, right? Just be careful when you're buying up here, right? What can I tell you? I don't know what to tell you guys. But we are pumping. So you get 840s, right? 805 done. Can we get 840s? Probably pull back here. And then market will attempt another push. Okay. Right. Just be careful again. You know, like I'm not saying don't buy high, but I'm saying be careful. Don't just enter a trade here if you missed a super nice entry. Worst case entry should have been about 712, right? 712 would have been your worst entry, right? So trying to buy up here 805s is very risky because we could pull back all the way down to 750, 760. You do have to hold the 760s, balance 30, 720. Like these are all areas price could pull into, right? So if you're gonna buy, wait for price to pull into a node, and then look for buys there, right? Right now your potential buys are 760s, right? You buy off the 760s for another pump. Once we get to 880s, 850s, 845, with that, right? So once we get to 45, I'm just gonna call the last number, right? Once we get to 85, right, you're buying way too high. Buying way too high. Okay, so I do think these bulls are gonna keep squeezing these bears. You know, pretend to sell and pump, pretend to sell and pump, right? Again, nothing too complicated. I think we just tested 815 and we are primed for a pump to 825. And we get 825, we get to 845, 850-ish. Then that means price has to stay above 786. Okay. Be very careful because, you know, they're also starting to lay traps here, right? So people buying at 800s, 805s, risky move. But, you know, if you took the first entry that we called out early in the morning, all the levels that I gave, you know, we are looking nice. Looking really nice. Yeah, we're targeting 850s. You can see what's happening here, right? Price is not pushing any higher because somebody is trapped at 805. Somebody is trapped at 805. So if they can't follow through to push this thing higher, they're gonna trap bulls there and they're gonna bring this back down to fill these 5-minute imbalances, 30-second imbalances, right? Don't be that person trapped at the top. Okay. Don't be the person that gets trapped up here. Bulls do have the potential to push this thing higher, but if they can't clear 805s, close above 805, there's no move. Market's gonna pull back. But you can't start selling either, right? Because you're selling way too early. Price needs to leave 760s for you to consider sells, right? So if we get below 760, you can sell this down to fill the imbalances. Anything in between, if you sell, if you're buying 805s, you're buying too high. If you're selling 770, or even selling 805s, you're selling an unconfirmed move. There's no confirmation, there's no bearish intent here, right? So 805 to 760, there's no bearish intent. Below 760, there is intent to go and fill the gaps, right? 36.20. Okay, but you should be up, let's see. You should be up close to 600 ticks. Again, I was about an 800 ticks, which I think could still happen, but we might be coming down to fill fair value gaps. And there you go, breaking through those 760s and coming right down to fill the fair value gaps, right? So, and that's why I say don't sell early because it's not confirmed. But you get below 760, you got confirmed gaps, and boom, there goes your 20-point move. You can protect that, right? 760, 740, done. You can now move your stops to break even and see what the reaction is when the fair value gap on the 30-second, which is sitting right about 735, 740s, right? And now here comes the retest, right? Do the bears come in strong and push this thing through this fair value gaps? Okay. So if you follow closely, right, there's no reason to be that trader that absolutely not. Okay.
Absolutely not.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna take this 700s. There goes your 740s. 740s done for the bear move. Do they want to take this down back to retest the 700s? Right. So now your stop should be break even. 720s. There you go. Right. 720s, and are they gonna push 710? Boom. There you go. 719, 720. Boom. 718, 715, and I do think we come down to 710. Okay. Again, that was an easy read. Easy read. Right? Okay. So now don't be trying to sell though, because now you're late, right? I gave you 760, right? So if you try to sell, trying to sell 700 to the gap, right? You're late to the game. We're filled to imbalances on the 32nd. You can't be trying to sell that. You're late. 760 was your entry. 760, 750 worst entry. Get a nice retest too at the 760. Boom. Beautiful trade there. And you roll it down. Right? And there she goes. That's about 400 ticks. I'm probably not going to call anything else. I think I'm done. Just give you two really nice trades. Actually, maybe because whatever that news was that came in. And that trade gave you what? That trade gave you about 400 ticks. Right?
100.
Yeah, it's about 400 ticks on that trade. And then, you know, the big buy up right before open, I called the levels, give you the levels to trade. And that trade gave you about 600 ticks. And then I warned you not to be doing what? Not to be buying 805s, because what's the point, right? What's the point of buying 805s when somebody's being trapped up there? There's no reason for you to buy, right? We're targeting 825s. We didn't get up there, but we got up to 815. You have no reason trying to be buying that high when buyers are busy getting trapped, right? You can see the buyers coming in 805, and price rolls over, but then you start to sell too early. You're selling way too early. No confirmation. We look for confirmation when price gets under that node at 760, 759. You get a beautiful retest. If you look at 30-second time frame, you get a beautiful retest. It fails, then you look for your sell, right? And you take your sell 760, 740, and you write that thing down, and we are up a nice 413 ticks on that move, right? So you can move your stops right around 704, 705, right? Because if we push back up and take out 705, go back up. Okay. So easy trades, right? None too complicated. So, right? If it hits 705, I'm out. 705, I'm out. Okay. If this keeps going, you know, 610s are not out the question. If it keeps going lower, then I would look for a 1200 tick move, right around 450s. Okay. Market just opened, and this is what, 50 day. We're about done, right? You start at 8 a.m. Wait, right? Walk away. You made your money for the day, you just walk away. There's no point in staying in this market. All right. Anyway, let's see if we do want to come back to 610, 609 point of control on the 5-minute time frame. Let me take a look at that too real quick. I think we will come down lower though. Because what's going to happen now is going to start trying to trap these buyers. Right? Buyers are going to start trying to come in here, and they'll get trapped.
Probably coming for that 930 wick, which is where the point of control is also for 2 minutes.
All right, there you go. Beautiful drop. And we're going to keep pushing this thing lower. Right? We're going to keep pushing it lower, coming to the point of control, 605, 610. 618's done, 615's done. Do we get 610? I think 610's not out the question. Okay. If we get below 610, this thing's gonna fly to the downside big time. Okay. it will fly to the downside. Be a big move down. Okay. So just be careful. Again, be careful here, right? Your optimal sell was what? 760, right? There's no reason. We've moved down almost 100 points. There's no reason for you to be trying to sell. Again, my trading view is acting shitty today. Maybe I need to restart my trading station. So if I can't, give you levels, it's because I'm not seeing anything. But I already gave you levels anyway, right? So you should hopefully have those on your chart and you're just following along. All right, give me 1 second. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Are you not entertained? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? And it's a time for you to just look in and, I don't know, call it a day or whatever you want to do. Whatever you guys want to do. You got no more business being in this market. None whatsoever. Trail. Just sit back and chill and trail. That's it. That's the only thing you have to do right now is just trail. Trail. Look at that. Wow. Oh man. I really hope you guys are making bank. Okay.
Tokyo Asia looks smashed.
I really hope you all are making bank. If you're not making money, I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So I think here the bears are gonna take profit right now. They're gonna take profit right here. This is what? This is 800 ticks on our move, right? 800 ticks on our move. So as buyers stepping up here, right? Sellers are probably taking profit here. Buyers are gonna try to push this back to fill the imbalance at 608, 610, right? 608, 610. Okay.
2 minutes OSOBs almost at the bottom.
I'm not gonna call anything else. I'm done. Okay. That's it. That's it for trades. If you like what you see, you can join the premium channel. get behind Discord. You can trade longer with us all day or whatever we decide to do. You can be part of the action, right? Here we go. Can we release this 5.4 area? That's going to be a decent demand level, right? We can sweep through it. We're coming down 480, 460. Simple stuff, right? Easy stuff. Okay, again, 1200 ticks is the what I'm targeting. So if we do come down 480, you know, that's the win. That is the win. How easy was that read, right? We caught the move up, we caught the move down, and we're just trailing crap out of that, right? Stop loss was 705. We never got tagged, and we keep going lower. Okay?
Very simple.
Keep going lower. So now, if you really want to, if you want to stay tight on your stops, you can put your stop at 598. 598. Okay. So can we wash these lows? Scrap these bull off this 520 area. We can do that. And we're just gonna roll over 480s. 480 would be the next target, but you gotta be careful here. This is a possible bear meltdown zone, which could also act as a reversal. But if we take the bulls, we close below 515, 520 each, there's nothing stopping us from just going all the way down to 480. Okay, 480 incoming. Let's see. Again, you should be taking profit, not looking for entries. If you're looking for a fresh entry here, you're asking for the market to give it to you. And it will. They'll take everything you got and leave you with a whole lot of nothing. Okay. We are trailing. We are trailing, looking for 480s. How's the VIX look? Anybody keep an eye on that?
Click this flying.
VIX is flying. All right, let's see. 80s incoming. We should be able to get 8. But, you know, get a little pullback and then continue lower.
VIX just pulled back a little.
Yeah, a little pullback. 780s is where you should. The 780s price could bounce, and it could be a very strong bounce of 780.
480, man.
I keep saying 780. I'm talking about 480. Talking about 480. 480 is the rate. So I'll probably just call the last digits. 80s is what we're looking for. Get down to 80s, this market could bounce, could make a very strong bounce. Okay. More bears here. Can we get the 80s? Okay. And there goes the pullback. You gotta be careful. You see a pullback here, but I'm looking for, not hoping for pullback rejection, right? Then sell into 480s. And once you clear 480s, you get a nasty rejection, right? So be careful. Could be one more leg down and then they pump. One leg down and then pump. So I wouldn't advise anybody to be trying to sell here because you're asking for the market to give it to you. Will we get the 480s? Probably. Right? It's a game of probabilities. So probably we'll get those 480s, but do not be trying to sell here. Trying to sell here, you're late to the trade. Okay. Got this trade all the way from 760. Trying to sell 520s, 510. You're late. Okay. You're late. Are we gonna get 480? I think so. Let's see it. 480, baby. Come on. I don't know what's going on with my trading view. Did they release an update?
I don't know if they update, but they definitely had some kind of.
Alright, 580 done. It's almost like every time I leave and come back, it's like something freaking. Something goes over my trading view. I don't know if there's an update. Maybe there's an update. I don't know. I tried restarting this thing a couple times and it keeps doing this, keeps crashing. All right, there you go. 480 smashed. Woo. Don't play with me. Don't play.
They call me Market Daddy. Daddy.
Alright.
Daddy.
That's it. I got nothing else to
They
give.
call me Market Papi. 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 Money, money, money.
Okay, 9:59. And we can call it a
That's
day.
a
in the
key, I
stream.
think, should they? Right.
Yep. Can
Now
absolutely call it a day.
Tops. Right.
Yep. So we got a bunch of callouts from both ways, over 1,000 ticks each way, basically. So, like Ghost mentioned earlier, you want to get premium callout like that, reach out to WBE Master on Discord or Telegram to get access to the premium channel. And also reach out to WBE Master as well for access to Terminator, which is our automated trading system. You won't be disappointed. As usual, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and invite your friends to join you in feasting. This has been another episode of WBE TV. Thanks for joining and see you guys tomorrow. Yes, we definitely must start somewhere.
What I said, crazy bounce off one. Of the 80s, right? You just put a limit order there with, I don't know, bet your mama's house. Right? That's, what is it, 480s and up, almost 80 points, 100 points, right? Coming off the 480s. What I say, coming to 480, you're gonna bounce like crazy. You're gonna bounce like wild. Again, my trading view is acting silly and it's kind of pissing me off. So I'm